All right, welcome. We're back for the second of two live prediction shows tonight. So we've got JFT and LT with me as usual. I'm going to start calling you that now, Liam. We've got Reece Bellotti and Michael Gomez Jr. Will it happen this time? Hopefully so. Hopefully no disasters on fight night. Touch wood.
Don't give Reece Bellotti a microphone.
Yeah, don't give Reece Bellotti a microphone.
Beep, beep, beep,
Boys,
beep.
the presser tomorrow could be interesting to say the least, because I'm sure Gomez Jr. wants to have his say back on what Reece Bellotti was saying on Fight Night last time. But yeah, look, it's interesting. Like I said last night on No Punches Paul, I think Gomez is riding an 11-fight win streak, Bellotti a 5-fight win streak, albeit Bellotti's 5-fight win streak is probably more impressive than. Well, it is more impressive than Gomez, not for the fact of the opponents, but the fact of where he was. He was done. He was finished. His career was over 2 or 3 years ago. He's rebounded.
One of the best turnarounds I've
seen. He's 34 years old, and he's arguably he's in the form of his career, which is, and you look at some of the losses. He lost to like Ray Ford. There's no shame in losing to someone of Ray Ford's quality, but. I'm looking forward to it, boys. It's going to be really edgy on fight week and the weigh-in and all that kind of thing. So good to have a little bit of rivalry going on, of course. That always helps. But how do you both see things unfolding on Saturday night?
Look, I don't think it's as close as people are making out. I get Gomez is on an 11-fight win streak. They've got no common opponents, I don't think, have they? Or they may have one common opponent. I don't even think they've got a common opponent, have they?
Without looking, I couldn't tell you, mate.
With the utmost disrespectful respect to Gomez Jr., he hasn't boxed anybody.
Levi Giles is a common opponent, Jay. They both beat him on points.
Right, the great Levi Giles, yeah. Okay. But
leave Levi alone.
But, Michael Gomez Jr., you can only beat who's put in front of you. But he's won the... Reece Bellotti was British champion, got beat, and then he's gone back and won Southern Area, English. Do you know what I mean? He's done it again. He's done it the hard way twice. Michael Gomez Jr. has won the area title, he's won the English, and he's doing the natural progression. So the fact that I'm saying he hasn't boxed anyone to Reece Bellotti's level, you've got to get to that level to box someone of Reece Bellotti's level, so I'm sort of contradicting myself. But what I mean is, this is his big night. Reece Bellotti's had 5, 6 or 7 big nights. He's been here before. He's been under the big lights. There's a lot of pressure on Gomez Jr. If Reece Bellotti loses, he loses, right? Michael Gomez is at home, right? His dad is a Manchester boxing legend. He's tapping into that. Yes, he fights nothing like his dad. Absolutely nothing like. He's a lot slicker than his dad. He's got better head movement, better footwork. His dad loved to tear up. I'm not saying Michael can't fight, but he prefers to box. Reece Bellotti will drag him into a fight. Even though he's a box fighter and a puncher, Reece Bellotti doesn't really rely on the bomber Bellotti as much anymore. In this second coming as such, he uses his boxing skill that we've failed to see over the past few years because he didn't need it. He was banging people out of there. Then he had to go back to the drawing board and start using what got him to the party in the first place. The fact that he's got natural ability. So has Gomez Jr. I just think that Bellotti is slightly better than him in every aspect. I think he holds a shot better. I think he's got a bit more power. I think he's faster. I'm intrigued by the fight, and I think the fight will be close for a few rounds, but I expect Bellotti to show his class if he's still got... Because every time I watch him in this second coming, I think, is this where he's going to hit the wall again? Is this? And every time he's not, he's going on and on and on and on. They were talking about Reece Bellotti for world titles 6 or 7 years ago. And if anything, I think he's probably in a better position to do it now than he was then because he's more battle-hardened and battle-tested. He's got that seasoning. So I'm expecting Bellotti to win this fight. Tough early, but I expect his class to shine through. Or Gomez will make me eat my words and prove that he is of this level and can go on to this. I just think that this is about Gomez's level, whereas Bellotti, I think, European fringe world level is there for him. Whereas I don't believe that with Gomez, but I'm happy to be proven wrong as I am most Sunday mornings / Saturday evenings.
Love it.
Yeah, look, you talk about Reece Bellotti when he'd lost 4 out of 5 fights going back 4 years ago, and he was, Matchroom dropped him. That's what happened. Eddie Hearn didn't renew his contract. He lost his promotional deal he'd always had. He's come back up the hard way. He first got a shot back on a Matchroom card against Akid Fayez in the back end of 2023 and became the first person to beat Fayez. Fayez is only just fighting again on Saturday. It's Fayez's first fight in over a year since that. He was then put again as the B side against Liam Dillon at the Indigo, where he was brought in for Liam Dillon's first defense of his belts to say, yeah, look, this is a guy that's been there, done it, go and beat him. He beat up Liam Dillon, if we're being honest, that night. The scorecards.
Robbie Davis Jr., Pat McCormack. Similar. Yeah. Very similar.
Yeah, potentially.
You look at the scorecards, 117, 111 times 3. That sums up how that fight went. And then Levi Giles, he dealt with emphatically at the Copper Box last summer. I mean, he was in line to have 3 fights last year before what happened on Fight Night with Gomez Jr. And you just hope that this delay and all the anger that was there that night and the zone probably giving him a microphone is one of the worst things they ever could have done.
Yeah, if I'm Gomez Jr., I'm trying to wind Bellotti right up this week. I'm trying to make him fight angry. I'm trying to make him be aggressive.
So Gomez has done nothing. He's kept his mouth shut. The public workouts have gone on tonight and they haven't done anything. There's no press conference this week because they had a press conference last week. And there was a bit of needle there, but it was quite respectful. Come to weigh-in on Friday when they've both just finished cutting weight and they're both...
just laughing at that comment.
Yeah, no, it's funny as well. Come to weigh-in on Friday.
Jesus. Little strong brother.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, each to their own, Brian, I guess. Sorry, Liam. My training...
I just said, so there's no press conference, mate, because they all done a press conference last week. So after the weigh-in...
Fight week presser?
No, they done it last Wednesday or Thursday. So after the weigh-in on Friday, I'm really going to be intrigued. Once they both just finished cutting weight, and we know that it was the weight cut that took a lot out of Gomez last time. That's what led to the infection. That's what led to him not being able to fight on Fight Night. That could be where we see the needle. Look, I said last night, and Jay said it, you can only beat what's in front of you. So Michael Gomez Jr., this is his opportunity to show that he's got the potential to be British champion, but beyond that towards European and world honours. We've never seen him in this position, so you can't completely write him off. This is his shot. This is where we're going to find out what he's about. So, I mean, look, their common opponents, Levi Giles, we're not going to say too much about that. That's not, that's a good barometer on a fringe British level, but Bellotti's got the better resume. Bellotti is on a roll. I mean, yes, Gomez is 11 unbeaten, but Bellotti's Indian summer since beating Fayez, picking up these British and Commonwealth straps is fantastic. He knows what's there for him. He was meant to start this year with a fringe world level fight if he came through in October. You got to assume the same offer's still there from Eddie. Maybe a chance to go out to America and fight on one of those cards or something like that. He'll have the incentive. It's just about keeping his eye on the ball and, in theory, not slipping up, because the argument is that he's just a level above what Gomez Jr. is at.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I'll start with mine, boys. I think Bellotti wins it on points. I think it might be a bit closer than it's being given credit for, but I'm going to lean towards, comfortable enough for, there not to be any controversy, maybe 8-4-ish kind of thing. Yeah. But I think Bellotti's got a little bit too much.
I agree. I was going to say 8-4. I think it'll be nip and tuck for 3 or 4 rounds, and then I think Bellotti's class will shine through, and I think after 5 and 6, he'll start to pull away, and I see a unanimous decision, 7-5, 8-4, something like that.
Yeah, look, I think it will start cagey enough. Gomez will know he'll need to start fast because Bellotti's one of those fighters. If he gets into his rhythm, it's very hard to knock him out of it. So he needs to start fast. He needs to put the pressure on. But the reality is, once we get to the 6th or 7th round, Bellotti should just come on strong. He's got the experience of doing 12 rounds. Gomez has only done a 10-rounder once, which is when he picked up the English title. So he's going to have question marks possibly over his gas tank if he's going to last the distance. Bellotti should be able to outlast him as much as anything else. And 8-4, 9-3 type of fight. Reece Bellotti to make the second defense of these belts. Yeah,
all 3 of us going for Bellotti then, but we do think it may be close. I think Gomez Jr.'s got a big point to prove, as Jay said. He'll have a lot of people in support of him in his hometown on Saturday night. So, make sure you check out the watch along that we'll be doing for most of that card from the Co-op Live Arena on Saturday. Of course, Keyshawn Davis against Baranchik tomorrow night. Friday night, should I say, we'll cover. Tomorrow night, these boys will be over on JFT YouTube channel doing is it your 5th episode of Straight Talk, is it?
Yeah.
episode 5 of Straight Talk. I'll make sure I lock in for that. Thanks for joining as always, Ryan. Thanks for your interactions, my friend, and we'll recuperate on this channel anyway for Keyshawn Baranchik. That'll be the next bit of content. Cheers, boys.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.